Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Does It Science, the intergalactic interspecies internet show with the most balanced and luminous chakras. That's a reference to episode 1 of this season. If you haven't seen it already, go back and watch it and balance your pelvis. Now, let's say we get right to it. Show me that title card. I'm sure this is going to go well. Hey DJ, drop that beat! For those unfamiliar with the concept of healing crystals, the idea is that quartz and other semi-precious stones contain a subtle power unknown to science. Utilizing the energy theory of disease, these crystals can not only heal you physically, but also psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, mechanically, oxidationally, and financially as well. Or so they say, but we're not here for they. We're here for some science. So let's break some hearts and shatter some crystals. Yeah, we got you by the gems this time. See what I did there? Falsifiability. Psychologist Dr. Christopher French of Goldsmiths College in London tested the effects of crystals on 80 volunteers. Half were given real crystals, and half were given fake crystals and told they were real, much like anyone this fake scientist has ever proposed to. Dr. Freedom found no difference in the sensations reported by either group, apart from them feeling, quote, blinged out and fly as fuck, thus nullifying the hypothesis. Reproducibility. Considering that any tests done show no effect whatsoever, it's probably safe to say it fails here too. A model can't be reproduced if it can't be demonstrated under controlled conditions in the first place. Control. As mentioned before, French divided his study into two groups, giving one group fake crystals without their knowing. This blind control helped to rule out any self-fulfilling biases in the experiment. Consistency. So, the idea is that crystals act as conduits for positive energy to flow into your body as negative energy flows out of it. Seems to make sense to me. Oh no, wait. Turns out we abandoned the energy theory of disease in 1983.
1883.
Oh wow. Yeah. No. Naturalistic explanations for naturalistic phenomena. How do you think this is gonna go? So-called healing crystals are natural neither in their explanation nor their phenomena. What is natural is the placebo effect, which honestly seems to be all that's occurring right here.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
You'll see. But Nolan! There it is. We still don't know what causes mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Have you ever thought that maybe crystals are just magnifying the quantum spiritual energy in our chakras and help cleanse us physically, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, mechanically, oxidationally, and financially? Not everything is physical, little science beach. I hate to break it to you, straw man, but yes, it is. It's all physical. Everything from the tiniest subatomic particle to the universe itself and beyond. Wherever we have looked for an answer in grounded, physical reality, not only have we found the answer, but it also holds up to more scrutiny than any supernatural claim could ever dare. And by the way, while we don't know everything about mental health, or how the mind works in general, it's unfair to say that we don't know the causes. I know it almost seems cliché to say chemical imbalances. You'd probably wish there was more to it. But at the end of the day, we're just meat computers awash in thought juice, made out of random parts in this billion-year-old scrapyard. Occasional maintenance is required. So returning once again to Dr. French's study, it's worth noting that the participants who were primed to expect sensations from the crystals, such as heat, tingling, or activation of all levels of consciousness, among other things, were more likely to experience these sensations than skeptics. Which sure, power of belief. Or maybe it's the power of suggestion. No matter how hard you believe you can breathe underwater, the power of your belief can't overcome your blatant and offensive lack of gills. And when you compound the power of suggestion with myriad cognitive biases, a vague understanding of scientific jargon but ignorance of scientific principles, and self-affirming placebo effects, well, then you get Does It Science Season 2. Thanks for tuning in to another tasty, raw dish of Does It Science. Whose fucking phone is that? Be sure to come back next week. We'll be right here, same time, same place. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see next week's episode, a week in advance, before anyone else. Don't you feel special? And if you're watching this a week early, that means you shared your gumballs with us, and we greatly appreciate it. Sorry, YouTubers, but this part is for the gumball gang. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next week.